Hi Joseph,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Um, just before we begin, I just want to say thank you for trying this out with me, this new technology. It's just a trial that we're doing. I'm just going to see how it works out.
Yeah,
It's a new thing where we don't have to be in exactly the same place, which could benefit later on in the line down the line,
yeah,
if we happen to be in different places and things, and you still want to chat. But if it doesn't work out for us and it doesn't work for you and it doesn't work for me, we just won't do it again. Okay. Are you comfortable right now to
yeah.
continue on? Yeah.
A
Okay.
bit, but yeah, I guess it's fun.
Okay. Cool. So last week we talked about the fact that you're now in your new house,
Yeah,
which is excellent, and that your Centrelink payments are coming through fine, which is also excellent.
yeah,
So I guess we'll go on to this week then and talk about what's been happening for you in this last week.
yeah. Um, well, Monday was really good. I was feeling quite positive. And then Tuesday morning, I got a call from my ex that I told you about last time, and how things didn't end so well. I got a call from him, and so ever since then, I've just been feeling like shit. Um, been on a bit of a spiral since then. So, but yeah, overall, pretty freaking shit.
Okay, so I'm hearing that it's been a tough week this week. I'm hearing that you're feeling shit about the fact that your ex-partner got in touch with you. And you did mention a spiral. Can you tell me a bit more about this spiral?
Um, I know last time we spoke about my drinking, and I guess it's just started back up again. So when I got the call, well, after I got the call and I hung up, I needed a bit of a drink, and a bit of a drink turned into a bit more of a drink. And then I passed out and I woke up at night and can't remember what I did, like what happened. And then went to sleep that night, woke up the next morning and I was thinking about the call, and I didn't want to pick up, but I felt like I had to, so I was kind of feeling a bit down on myself that I actually did pick up, because if I didn't, this wouldn't be happening. I would be fine. Monday I was fine. So yeah, just pretty hard on myself that that happened, and also pissed off at him that he called me. So
Okay, so I'm hearing that mixed feelings towards the phone call, particularly around picking the phone call up. I'm hearing that you didn't want to, but you felt like you had to. Could we
yeah,
maybe explore that a little bit more?
and I guess I was just scared that if I didn't pick up, something may have happened to him, and I don't think I would have forgiven myself if nothing happened. I also, some part of me wanted to hear his voice. That comfort me a bit. He was always there for me back then, obviously except for when it was bad, but he was always a comforting, part of me. So, I thought that if I didn't pick up, something could happen, or, I might have regretted it and wanted to call back, and he may not have called back. So I picked up, and then now I'm on the spiral.
A difficult situation, Joseph, but I think the feelings, are understandable. I think it is a shock. It's a hard thing to deal with. I must say, I have to applaud you on the fact that you are still thinking about your ex's feelings. That's a real positive, Joseph. Like, I realise the relationship wasn't an easy one, and I realise it didn't end that well. But what's coming across is that you still care enough, which I just think is a huge positive.
I guess so. Probably won't ever stop caring about him, but whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know.
So once the phone call was finished, what happened then? Tell me more about what happened afterwards.
Well, I put the phone down and, didn't really know what to do. I had nothing to do that day, so I decided to drink and sat down on the couch and I drank, and then I kept going back to the fridge. I just wanted to stop feeling, I wanted to stop thinking. I can't quite remember what I did, and all I remember was drinking. I don't know if anything else happened. I just wanted to drink to forget, I guess, maybe something like myself medicating. It's just always there probably, so I don't know.
Thank you for sharing all this with me, Joseph. Okay, so I'm hearing that you turned to the fridge for alcohol as a way to numb the pain. Is that right?
Yeah, and I don't really have anyone else, my sister and my other friends all kicked me out of the house, so I feel that, I've got no one else, so I've got nothing else to do, nothing to spend my money on, so I guess I would just drink away my money, but yeah, so.
Okay. So I'm hearing that with just what you have just said there, that you don't really feel like you have anyone right now. Is that right?
Yeah, well, after my sister and I had a fight, she was kind of my last person in my life. So, after that horrible fight, and when she kicked me out, no one else was there. I guess we used to be pretty close. So her not being there and not being able to, go to her for support, and not having, my ex-boyfriend for support. So my last two people in my life, so I haven't made any friends since. I don't really know anyone else in my street. I go to Centrelink and that's about it. It's my daily outing, I guess. So yeah.
Yes, I am hearing that you're feeling pretty lonely right now. You've mentioned you mentioned your sister there also, and obviously your ex-partner, which has come back to the forefront, of your life very recently. And you did also say that part of the reason why you picked up the phone in the first place was just to hear his voice and hear a voice. So I'm very much detecting the loneliness. And now I'm wondering where we could go with that in order to make you feel less lonely. Where would you like to go with that?
I guess at some stage I'd like to rekindle my relationship with my sister, but I just don't know how to do that. So
okay. Okay, so I'm hearing that the reconnectedness with your relationship with your sister is now a priority, and that it maybe wasn't a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Is that something that you would like to work on together?
Yeah, if you can help me, that'd be good.
Yeah, no, we could do that. Okay, so we've talked a lot about what's going on in the last 10 minutes or so. So you were doing very well. You're in your new house. The phone call from your ex-partner sort of sent you in a bit of a spiral, which obviously led to the consuming of alcohol, and maybe has got you thinking about how lonely it is that you feel. And I'm hearing that, now on the agenda is to kind of reconnect with your sister, and if this is possible, and I'm going to be here for you to support you in that. I do have an idea on how we can get started with that for our next session. So if you're willing to give that a go next time, we can definitely start with that if that's something that you'd like. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you again so much for doing this with me. It's been great to talk to you again, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah. Okay. See you
Thank
then.
you, Joseph.
Bye.
Bye.